I strongly encouraged Ambassador Taylor to take it up with the secretary, and he responded, "I agree," when I said that. As far as the other part of your question relating to whether or not the prosecutor could make the statement or Zelensky could make the statement, I don't recall who told me, whether it was Volker, whether it was Giuliani, or whether it was President Trump, it's got to be Zelensky, it can't be the prosecutor. But that's what I relayed. Whoever I got that information from, I relayed that to, I believe, both Ambassador Taylor and to Mr. Morrison.
But as of September 9th, you understood, did you not, that President Trump, either himself or through his agents, required that President Zelensky make a public announcement of the 2 investigations that President Trump cared about in order to get both the White House meeting and to release the security assistance. Is that correct?
I believe that is correct.
Mr. Chairman, I yield back.
That concludes our 45 minutes. I now recognize Mr. Nunes. Oh, okay. Why don't we take a 5 or 10 minute break?
Thank you.
Well, you heard the man. The chairman says a 5 or 10 minute break, giving us a chance to introduce our friends and have our first discussion as part of our live coverage of the blowtorch testimony this morning from Gordon Sondland, an owner of a chain of hotels from the Pacific Northwest, wrote $1 million check to the inauguration, and turns out to be the guy who has offered the most stunning testimony.
He has been compared to everything this morning, Brian, from John Dean to, as you said, taking a blowtorch to every defense Donald Trump has offered. We don't say this very often anymore because it's rarely true, but I think today changed everything. I think Gordon Sondland's testimony today changed everything. And there was a little bit of foreshadowing. He has an attorney who a lot of people believe was the difference between Karl Rove coming out of the Valerie Plame special counsel investigation run by Pat Fitzgerald, safe, legally speaking.